Today, we're at Roosevelt Roads, a once massive US military base that shut down overnight. And what's left behind is unreal, from the abandoned neighborhoods to the forgotten airfield. This place is now frozen in time. Even a full-size commercial jet is still here. We spent more than 24 hours exploring what's left of this military city.
There's another room with some machines.
And the deeper we went, the crazier it got.
Welcome to America's Lost Naval Base Ghost Town.
This video is sponsored by Naval Travel. Today, we're stepping into the forgotten story of one of the largest US military bases ever built. The story begins long before these buildings were ruins, in the late 1930s as war consumed Europe.
This place is known as Roosevelt Roads, and it's a naval station located in Ceiba, Puerto Rico. And it was a massive US Navy base that played a crucial role in military operations from World War II until its closure in 2004.
President Franklin D. Roosevelt looked at Puerto Rico and saw a strategic masterpiece.
Later, it became a key installation during the Cold War for attracting Soviet submarines and conducting military training.
A natural stronghold guarding the Caribbean Sea, the shipping routes to the Atlantic, and the vital access to the Panama Canal. In 1940, construction began on a colossal naval air installation that would change the island forever. They named it Roosevelt Roads, a tribute to the president who envisioned its purpose. When World War II erupted, the base became a fortress. Thousands of workers and service members lived inside its borders. Massive hangars rose from the coastline. Runways stretched across the landscape. Aircraft launched day and night, searching for German submarines hiding beneath Caribbean waters. It wasn't just a base. It was a self-contained city.
At its peak, Roosevelt Roads was one of the largest naval bases in the world, covering over 32,000 acres and employing over 10,000 personnel.
After the war, Roosevelt Roads didn't shrink, it grew. The town expanded with new homes and new schools. A fully functional American suburb hidden inside Puerto Rico. But by the late 1990s, tension began to rise. The nearby island of Vieques, long used for US Navy bombing exercises, became the center of global controversy.
A protest against these bombings intensified after a 1999 incident in which a civilian was accidentally killed.
During training in 1999, protests erupted across Puerto Rico.
We want the Navy out, and we want the civilian land that they are taking over right now to be given back to the people that were forced to relocate throughout the years.
Public pressure forced the Navy to halt operations in Vieques. By 2003, it made Roosevelt Roads less strategically important, and as a result, the base was shut down in 2004.
Politicians became involved. After more than 6 decades of operations, Roosevelt Roads Naval Station would close permanently. Overnight, thousands of jobs vanished, and entire families were relocated. Streets that once carried military convoys became completely silent. A fully functional American city erased almost instantly.
And while there has been efforts to redevelop the site into a commercial and economic hub, progress has been slowed down due to financial and bureaucratic challenges. And today, the remains of Roosevelt Roads serve as a reminder of Puerto Rico's long and complex relationship with the US military.
Roosevelt Roads exists in two realities at once. One side remains active, modern, and alive, and the other side, the side you're about to see, is a vast decaying world frozen in time. Empty homes where Navy families once lived, schools that stopped teaching overnight, military neighborhoods swallowed by nature, hangars filled with the remains of the aviation program that never came back, and a runway where a lone airplane still sits.
Right behind me is an American Airlines planes that they used to use. This was the airport for the military occupants that used to be stationed here, and it's pretty cool. Now, it was a pretty easy ride to get here. Basically, there's still an active airport that's brand new that they used to replace this one, and I guess they only have a few flights to different islands around Puerto Rico, and that's kind of why the reason this place is still active and people can just drive through it. Now, the gate closes at 6 p.m., so I can't stay here for too long, but luckily, I think we will have enough time. It's currently only 12 p.m. in the afternoon, so we got 6 hours to explore this incredible place. And let me tell you, it is massive, guys. This place stretches for miles on end. Let me show you around, let me explore these buildings, and I'll give you guys a tour. But before the adventure starts, make sure to smash the like button, leave a comment down below where you're from, and enjoy the explore. Let's go check out the plane behind me. Look at that, you have the old hangars that would store some of the airplanes here. I think I want to go inside this plane and check it out first. Now guys, this is an abandoned McDonnell Douglas MD-82 aircraft. And this aircraft was originally delivered to American Airlines in 1986. And in 2009, it was donated to the Naval Vocational School to serve as a training aid for aspiring aircraft maintenance technicians. And then it was positioned here on this runway where it has remained ever since. Seems like both engines and the tail section are missing. Awesome, we can get inside from the back over here. I didn't even know planes had this kind of entrance. Oh, hopefully this is sturdy. Okay, I think my friends are already in here. Whoa, this is nuts, guys. I've never been in an abandoned plane like this where the seats are still intact. I remember I explored a plane in Italy, but they took the seats out. I didn't make it on time, but you can even see some of the dead sounding or whatever it is on this plane, or the padding. Look at this, we even have a book right here. Looks like it got burned. I guess over time it got damaged by the rain. You can't even open it. Jeez. Okay, so this plane was, like, you know, pretty small. It's like probably one of those domestic planes that you take just to travel from like state to state. You had like 2 seats on the left and 3 seats on the right. American Airlines. I don't really fly it with American. I do JetBlue or Delta most of the time. Oh, the cockpit is just right up ahead. Oh, this is pretty neat. You have the oxygen mask that drops down when there's like an emergency. And here is probably business class. People be spending the most money to sit on these seats, which I don't think it's really worth it when you're flying state to state or domestic. Padding is pretty cool. Anyway, here we go. The cockpit. Looks like scrappers have been getting a hold of this place and taking some of the metal and the wires, but let's go take a closer look over here. Oh wow, this is sick. The chair is gone. It's pretty tight in here. Wow, you got the controls. Can't even move it no more. Damn, the wirings too. Yeah, I guess the control panels would be right here. There was probably, you know, some dashboard, but it's been completely taken out of here. People probably stole it. They even took some of the seats. The only thing that's left is the cushion, but you know, it's still pretty sick. Oh man, the breeze that's just coming in this plane, it feels so good right now. I don't even want to leave. It's like super hot out there. You know what I just realized? People have been doing like burnouts in here. And donuts. So guys, Lau just told me that these are the oxygen tanks and there's a date on there, like an expiration date. It's a little bit hard to read, but I can kind of see what it says. It says March 2007. So this plane probably flew up until that point. The seat feels pretty comfy.
This plane started flying in '86. It probably flew for around 2 to 3 decades. That's the average lifespan of a plane. And then afterwards, it was just basically donated to the aircraft mechanical school.
Yeah.
They probably worked on it for years and then just left it here to rot. But
yeah,
there is a partial safety demo card that says the revision is around 2008. So that's, and then the oxygen mask. So I speculate this plane flew from '86 until around 2007. That's 3 decades. That's crazy.
Here it is, guys. This is what Lau was talking about. And yeah, 04-08. This is the revisions card. I guess the wing is very sturdy.
Yeah, I mean, they are built to withstand storms, severe turbulence, so even if it's been abandoned for years, you can get on it, you'll be safe.
Alright, that's good to know. Guys, over the years, I've been getting this fear of flying, And whenever there's turbulence, I always get like so scared. Okay, you were right. It's holding the two of us on here.
Jump! Just imagine this plane withstood 30 years of turbulence. God knows all the emergency landings it did, all the storms it went through.
Right.
You know, plane holds a lot of stories, trust me.
The runway is kind of small unless it opens up
Yeah,
when
no,
you kind of
this is
turn
an
over there.
abandoned section of the airport.
Oh,
But
okay.
the actual airport is that way. If you keep going through there, you'll get to the fences that
That
say
makes
like
sense.
do not pass this point.
Yeah, I've been seeing the planes fly out of here.
Yeah. But it's a very small airport. It's not like a main international airport.
Gotcha. Cool. There's the good old American flag over there. I might try to walk the other wing. I kind of like that side better. The graffiti that they did here is kind of lame. What does DA even mean? Yeah, the other side looks so much cooler. I don't know why this wing feels smaller than the other one. This side looks way cooler. We got some dogs, a pack of dogs. They're chill. The white one keeps barking. That could be the leader. It's like an echo chamber. Hello! Hey!
up?
What's going on?
Not much.
Yo, Josh, hurry up! Let's get out of here!
He probably heard you. Yeah.
You heard me! It's like a speaker. Hopefully that scared the dogs away. Alright everyone, so we just made it to Roosevelt Roads Naval Hospital, and it was used to serve U.S. military personnel and their families from the 1940s until the base's closure in 2004. And you know, it provided routine and emergency medical care, and it was a key healthcare facility for those stationed at the base. Now, after the base closure, the hospital was abandoned, as you can see, and has since deteriorated. In 2022, there were plans and discussions to potentially reopening it to support Puerto Rico's healthcare system, particularly in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. But, I mean, that kind of ended already, so I guess it's not going to be used for anything. Anyway, this is the next building. I say we go take a look inside. Door is literally wide open. Looks a little bit dark. I got my flashlight for that, so let's head on in. So immediately upon entering, you can see a bunch of safes right here. They're all opened up. Maybe someone knew the code to get in. Room A120. For the most part, looks a little bit empty in here, but hopefully we can find some equipment just laying around. I wonder. Nope, the wire doesn't work here. Looks like scrappers had been here. Maybe that's why the ceiling's been literally opened up. Emergency area? Huh, is there a reason to have this X on the door? Guess we'll find out. Empty. Why does it say trauma room? So far, nothing cool. Here's one of the places you go to check in for family medicine. This was probably where you would come after you were diagnosed and had to get your prescriptions. It is so quiet. The rooms are very empty here too. Looks like they had a nice view though. Alright, so I just found this, and I'm glad I found this because it can tell us where to go. So the pharmacy is to our right. I think that's what we just saw. Ultrasound room, pediatrics, the x-ray is also down this way, and the laboratory. I guess what we should do is maybe head down here. Looks like there's a bunch of cool stuff that we can see, like the ultrasound, the x-ray. And then after that, we should go check out the laboratory. We can get to a balcony from here, but looks pretty boarded. Check it out. This must have been maybe the logo of the hospital. Always ready to assist. Roosevelt Roads, Puerto Rico Hospital. This might have been the pediatrics room, considering that there's like Winnie the Pooh right there, and Shrek. This is probably where the kids would come and kind of get like a physical checkup. Oh, the window's just open. Damn, it still smells like a hospital in here. Still no signs of an equipment. I'm really hoping the x-ray room will have something. Should be down here. Yep, there's a sign for x-ray. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's an MRI scanner, I believe. Can't believe it's just right here. I'm surprised they never took this out. This is where you would get your full body scan. Or I think it's called CT scan. Good thing the power's not on, because I would not want to be in this room and be exposed to radiation. There's even a radiation warning symbol right here. That is sick. That's a good find right there. Here's some more buttons right here. Looks like the same thing as the other side, but we can see the brand of the machine. Cytec Energy, or Cytec Energy. Looks like people stole some stuff here. The motherboards, probably scalpers. Let's see if we can find anything else. This room right next to it is pretty empty too, but I guess that used to be something. Well, I'm making my way to the end here. These rooms look like it could have had some x-ray machines, but it seems to be empty. One reason why I know is because they have these protective glass that would protect you from the radiation. So this was definitely used for x-rays. Nothing in this one too. Oh, nice. Here's another room with some machines. And I'm sorry, but I actually have never seen this before in a hospital or in an abandoned hospital. It was definitely used for x-rays, but man, how did this machine work? I'm not familiar with it at all. I'm guessing someone would maybe lay on top, and maybe this thing would go over your body. But this is so sick. I'm definitely gonna take some really cool photos of the rooms in this hospital. They would put the patient here, and the doctors would go behind this wall to protect themselves from radiation. You know, when you're a doctor, you're exposed to radiation so many times. For a patient coming here once, it's okay, but the doctors, they have to literally hide behind this wall right here. And I guess this machine would maybe move towards the person's body and then scan it from the top. I'm not really sure. This is actually my first time I've seen a machine like this. But I checked out all the rooms. We saw the x-ray machines. I think we should now head to the laboratory, which is in the other wing. Really awesome. I've been taking photos here too, guys, so if you want to check them out, definitely follow me on Instagram and Facebook. That's where I'm going to be posting them. Just came across, and it looks like this room was meant for like organizing files and paperwork. They probably had all the patient's documents here. I'm not sure what this thing does. It's probably to close or open something, but yeah, can't imagine so many documents just in this room. I'm glad they took it out, because a lot of them could be very important information. I've been in abandoned hospitals where they literally abandon people's personal documents with like their social security numbers behind. And this looks to be maybe a giant printer. Yeah, documents from all the way there to over here. And look at this. This is shelf number 90 to 99. I'm sure there was other rooms like this too. Ew, oh my gosh, look at that. That's a giant moth that just died. From this window you can see some other buildings that are probably abandoned that we're gonna be checking out after this. And there's a good view of the island too from here. That's where they did a lot of the military training and holy shit. Just when I thought it was over, there's another room here with equipment. Room B136. A tiny room. They probably did some other tests here too. And this must be another x-ray machine. If you happen to know what some of these are for, leave a comment down below. This one says scintigraph DMR. I'm no expert in these type of things, but you know, that's why it's good to have the comment section for someone to give us information on it. In my opinion, it looks like it was maybe meant for weight scaling. And here's the controls for it. Definitely some type of x-ray machine because he had this protective glass to stay behind. Saw this thing on the wall. What the heck? It's a VWR dark door? Was this meant to just like... Was this like a shower or something? I've never seen this in a hospital ever. It says please knock for entering. Or was this like some sort of elevator? I'm not even sure, guys. Dark room in use. What's a dark room for? I'm gonna have to Google that right now. I don't even have signal, so I can't even look it up. Is this even close? What the hell? It spins? Bro. Whatever it is, maybe the dark room and this weird window was meant for this room, B137. No, it just leads to a sink. And this room doesn't even lead to that room. Let's try to get in there. We're gonna have to like turn this thing once we get in. Alright, what the... Here I go. Yup. Look at that. Holy... I don't even think my friends have been in here. They're off exploring. I don't even know where they are right now in this hospital. Here we have a Kodak MINR. It's a mammograph. Anyway. It smells funky in here. I don't want to stay here that long, so I'm gonna head out. That was fun. I pretty much explored everything in this wing. So let's go and try to find the other rooms now and head to the laboratory. Okay, so we found the x-rays, the ultrasound room, the pharmacy. Now all we gotta do is go to the laboratory, which is this way. This is the archive room for the medical records. At least one of them. Whoever labeled the rooms, thank you so much. So the pediatric department is probably somewhere down there. But anyway, I want to see the laboratory. This doesn't look like it. Alright, so I guess the laboratories were around here, but looking at the rooms, they're completely empty. I think the only place that had equipment was that x-ray section. So I'm gonna head out now.
After exploring the hospital and showing my friends the equipment and rooms I found, we kept moving through Roosevelt Roads. Trips like this are a lot easier with the Naval travel carry-on I brought with me. It's the one piece of gear that's been with me through every flight on this journey. Alright, so this package from Naval Travel showed up at my door today, and if you haven't heard of them yet, they make zipperless anti-theft luggage designed for people who actually travel a lot. Yeah. I could probably use this as a laundry bag. This is so nice, guys. It feels way more solid than any suitcase I've ever used before. And there's a reason I wanted to try this. Most people don't realize how weak zippers actually are. Here's my old luggage. You can literally pop open a regular suitcase with a pen and rezip it like nothing happened. If one breach happens, it can ruin my entire trip. So that's exactly why Naval removes the zipper entirely. So this thing also uses a hard shell latch system that closes like a safe. So one solid click and it's locked. You get a built-in cup holder and a front laptop pocket, which by the way has its own little locking mechanism right here too. That is incredible. Also, it comes with a phone charging port and they sent me this power bank. So you just plug the power bank in right here And if you wanted to charge your phone, you just plug the cable right here, and the wheels are super smooth. And it's all backed by a lifetime warranty. And honestly, once you travel zipperless, you don't want to go back. Thousands of travelers have already switched, and Noble is the #1 top-rated luggage on Trustpilot. This would be a great gift for the holiday season. Travel smarter, travel safer, travel with Noble. Alright guys, so we just made it back to the car. You know, some of these places we have to drive up to them, like this radio tower that we saw off in the distance. And we had to trek through this jungle path. We parked the car down at a crossroad in case we need to back up easily. And now we're just hiking up a little bit. Hopefully this leads to the abandoned radio tower that we saw. It's hard to tell, but we're just relying on Google Maps. And I think it is here. I guess this is it right here. Well, at least we have an amazing view of the place. We're not sure whether or not this is the radio tower we saw off in a distance. It could be above us right now, but we just don't know. We're trying to find a way up if we can. Well, there's actually some stairs leading up there. Nice. Really? This is a great way to end today's explore here with an amazing view. You get the whole 360 view of Roosevelt Road. Unbelievable. We're gonna be back here tomorrow because this place is absolutely massive and we still have more buildings to do. And I think that will wrap it up. And I can see the radio station, it's just down there. I think that's right next to where we parked the car actually, but just down the road from it. That's like a makeshift ladder, I guess. You got some trees growing on the roof now. Tends to happen, I'm not surprised. Dude, this would be a cool chill spot.
This is a 360 view of the East Coast.
I know, and we're like on the highest
vantage point.
Yeah, we're on the highest vantage point right now, overlooking everything, on the perfect corner of this entire place.
Screw the radar, this is better.
This is way better.
Where's Josh? He's probably
I don't
still
know.
trying to find the radar, dude.
He's missing out right now. What's that island right there? Is that
I'm pretty. That's either Culebra or Vieques.
Yeah, it might be Vieques.
Because see, there's another one over there, so it's probably Culebra.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but yeah, one of the two.
Actually, I can check on Google Maps.
Yeah, you can literally check right now.
So guys, from Google Maps, that is Vieques, and that is
Probably Culebra.
Culebra. Vieques is where they did a lot of the testing facility with the bombs and military equipment. And you guys might be wondering, will we ever go there? I'm not sure.
I'm in contact right now. I literally. I sent a
I'm
message.
praying we go.
It's in the process. We're getting that started.
So Josh leaves on the 15th, which is maybe 3 days from now. I have yet to book my ticket. I'm either flying on the 15th with Josh back home, or I get to stay a few more days, and hopefully me and Lau are gonna explore Vieques because there are abandoned places there, and the history tied with this one is pretty fascinating to me. Someone there on that island died from a bomb, and that's when it got a lot of media attention. And then I believe RFK Jr. protested, went on the island and documented it, and he got put to jail for speaking out about it. And then George Bush ends up dismantling the facility on Vieques and stopped the military testings there with the bombs and ended up freeing RFK Jr. So that's why I want to go to that island before I have to leave Puerto Rico, because the next time I'm coming here is probably not within a few months from now because it's going to be too hot to come back. It would have to be during the winter. So I'm hoping whoever contact Lau has will be able to go there. She sent a message over. The reason why we have to contact that person is because he lives on the island and he knows a lot of abandoned places, and we're hoping he can be our guide. If we do go to Vieques, we would have to take a boat like that, right?
Yeah, that's, I don't know what kind of boat that is, but we would take the ferry.
A ferry, okay. Yeah. That's a pretty big island.
Yeah, people live there, like, people have their whole lives there, actually.
Yeah.
Culebras is very small. You can see that in one day, and it's mostly vacational.
Geez,
But
that'd be
Vieques
so
is
nice.
It's like an extension of the island. It's like a whole town.
Right, and it's still part of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
We are just enjoying this incredible view right now, guys. I think this building was used for communication to control the radio tower, so the workers would probably work here and kind of communicate with whatever other people. So this says, "Si estás aquí," that means yes, you are here. Es porque, that means it's because you are living today. Living the life? It's because you are. Hey, but I did pretty good.
No, you're doing good.
I did
You're
pretty
doing
good. I
good.
am so
I can't
close
believe
right
that.
now.
I'm impressed, honestly. You said if you are here, it's because the Marine is fucked.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be something inspiring.
Well,
Because the Marine is fucked. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
maybe like you're here because it's abandoned, so we're able to see it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, that's true.
what I'm thinking.
I think
Oh,
it says the
right.
only way you're here is because it's abandoned, basically.
Ah.
Otherwise, you would not have access to places like
Right.
I don't know. No, yeah, this is top tier. This probably was secret.
this. Oh yeah. Well, good job, honestly.
I made it 90% there.
Honestly, yeah, I was very.
I forgot what fue? What does fue mean?
Left in this case.
Oh, because it is left abandoned today.
Yeah.
Marina means abandoned?
No, marina is marina, like in English, like.
Marine?
This whole
Or
thing.
like a marine bay or
Yeah,
something?
Think about this, right? The only reason why we're all here is because of urban exploring,
Amen.
right?
Amen.
That's how cool it is. We can do all this
Hallelujah.
for free.
Yeah.
We don't have to pay to see this view and go to a museum.
Nope.
We're urban exploring. We're
Right.
able to see everything.
Right. I mean, it didn't take us like a few $1,000s to pay for a Puerto Rico flight and come all the way here, and car rental and Airbnb and then food expenses and all of that.
true.
And blood, sweat, and tears. But it is free if you're a local.
Yeah.
So come over here and explore and see an incredible view.
That's free from me.
True.
Oh, holy. All right. I don't know why this is kind of scary right now going down.
That's why I wanted
Felt
you
a
to go
lot
first,
better
bro.
going up.
Wanted you to go first.
Well, you're always using me as a guinea pig. I'm scared of the dog like just popping out of nowhere. But I think it's a friendly dog. Anyway, I'm gonna fly my drone shot, guys. Sun's setting right now. Gonna get a beautiful shot.
The very next day, we continued deeper into Roosevelt Roads. Yesterday, we explored many of the old military structures, but today we're heading into the heart of the town, a place that once served Navy personnel and military families, filled with supermarkets, shopping centers, and entertainment hubs that kept this community alive.
Okay, this might be the first spot of the second day of Roosevelt Roads. It says commissionary right there. Looks like a grocery store.
Yeah.
But there's carts scattered everywhere. We're gonna park the car right here behind this bush in the shade. That way the car doesn't even heat up. There's already some stuff right next to us. Another blue cart. Hopefully we can get inside. It's a little bit locked up. Can we lift this? Alright, I found the way in. Looks pretty dark in there. So let me set up my gimbal and my light. I can smell the mold coming out of here. Oh my god. The mold is so bad. But damn, look at this. You still have a few things inside the supermarket. These are for all the military occupants that lived here. The cashier stands are here still. They still have the sign. Please watch here for the next available cashier. And I guess the number would light up. Here's one of the aisles. You know, a lot of the aisles have been taken away, but the frozen section is still here. You know, you probably get your frozen meat right here. Maybe microwavable food and things that are just frozen in general. Crazy to think that people used to shop in here and now it looks like this. They have like an island section here. I'm now in the far back. There's still a menu hanging over there. What does that say? Oh, it's talking about spoilage. So I guess you would get your dairy products on this section. And over here you had a meat market. It says quality meats, meat market. Whoa. These shopping carts are just filled with like pipes or metal objects. Maybe someone here was trying to scrap them. And over here was the garden fresh. You probably had your vegetables and produce on this section. This is so bad to breathe in here. Hopefully this thing's kind of helping out though. Health and beauty. Maybe this is where they would sell like skin products and beauty supplies. Pretty cool explore. It's just about the same size as any other supermarket like Walmart, maybe a Target. That just proves that this place was really full-on community that they had to feed.
It's like hidden.
Right there, right?
I go through here.
Oh, yes.
McD's.
The Mickey D's, bro. Yo, McFlurry today.
We are actually doing that.
God. Look at this.
Wow, good old McDonald's. And not the modern looking ones.
Yeah,
the classic one.
I would just park right here.
We're like driving through
Yeah, we're
the
going
drive-through. So we really parked right next to the McDonald's. And I can see the drive-through over here. There's a lot of spiders. And that is growing big.
It's literally open.
Alright, this might be a good way to get in. I'm not seeing a lot of spiders here. But then again, who knows? But I gotta get inside this McDonald's no matter what.
Do that little Harry Potter wand stuff, bro. Get rid of the spiders for us.
Harry Potter?
Yup. Attack, bro, attack! Magic missile! Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh, you're bro. I got rid of it.
Alright, go, bro. You did
No,
it.
you did. I got rid of it for you, bro.
No, come on.
I gotta tie my shoes. I gotta tie them
Oh
up.
my god.
Yeah, I gotta tie my shoes. You go on ahead of me,
Alright,
bro.
well, I will say this. This was the playground, though.
Oh,
The playground would have been there.
dude, I didn't even know McDonald's had playgrounds, like outdoor ones.
Alright, you go now.
I gotta tie
I gave
my
you some
shoe.
valuable information.
Valuable information. What do
How
you
bad?
mean?
Alright, hang on. Maybe we could do this. Maybe we could
No, there's no spider webs no more.
Then how come you don't want to go next?
Cause, like, I don't know.
You guys end up there.
You see anything crazy, bro?
Nope, just go straight in.
I don't know, man.
Tackling them
Just
spiders.
go.
You see any spiders?
No, I just
I'm gonna freak out, bro.
Oh,
Stop!
Law, help!
How bad are they?
No, you're good.
Ah! You did that?
I didn't do anything.
I hate McDonald's. This was the drive-through freaking way to get out.
I know.
Almost tripped through the
Man,
vines.
everything's fine.
We made it.
Okay. Alright, you take it, bro.
Okay. Alright. That's a decent amount.
I did a lot.
You did.
I was generous.
Okay, it looks pretty good now.
Alright, full send.
Dude, it still looks like the 90s in there.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, the seats. Literally, I actually kind of remember them looking like this when I was a kid. Jeez. The tables, too. You know, we're in Puerto Rico, but I guess all the McDonald's looked the same back in the 90s. Bro, where's the McFlurry machine?
It's already broken.
No! It's probably been like that when it was active, too.
It was, for sure. I don't even think they had McFlurries in the 90s. They were doing Sundays and just hot fudge Sundays, I saw.
Oh. No! I remember McFlurries.
Even in the 90s?
I think so. Is there any relics of the past in here? I think the mission now would be to find some relic, maybe like a pamphlet or something, like just a piece of its history laying around. Dude.
Oh yeah, welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you?
Or you know, I can't really remember how like the 90s McDonald's looked like because, you know, some of its designs, they do have that Puerto Rican color going on. So this could just be a special McDonald's from the 90s with a Puerto Rican feel to it. Wow, look at the seats. plastic seats with the cushion. That looks comfy. I don't think I've been to McDonald's in quite a while. I think it's been a month since I had McDonald's. I kind of forget how the modern one even look like. But after this explore, I've been so good with my diet, guys. For the past month, I've been only having 1 meal a day, losing a lot of weight. Hopefully you guys notice. And today is our last day of filming. And I'm gonna celebrate with a McFlurry. All right, let's go check out the back counter. Maybe there's an ice cream or sundae machine. This was the drive-through. Holy, this is my first time being in the back of McDonald's. You can kind of get the idea of how like it would be for the workers. This is where they would serve their food. Interesting. Oh, this is where they would cook the fries. And I think right here in the middle is where the burgers would pop out. I'm not seeing the ice cream machine. I wonder what's all the way back here. Oh, it's like the kitchen. Not really sure what they would do back here. Maybe wash the dishes or supplies. And I don't know, the refrigerators are also back here too. Filled with black mold. Jeez. Dude, this is the freezer. This is where they would keep everything frozen. I don't really feel like touching that to get a good look. But maybe we can get a good look through here. Over here was probably the manager's office. What's that? It's all in Spanish. I mean, I can kind of make it out what it kind of says. I think over here they would post some stuff about certain customers. Like, it seems like maybe a person was stealing things and there was like a notice board for the staff to kind of be on watch. And this piece of paper right here talks about the policies for the employees to follow. So this right here used to be a playground. Now it's just a tree, like growing crazy. And I guess they took away like the playground set. Who came to a McDonald's with Burger King? How dare they? There's a car here, guys. He's going around. You can see it through the bushes right here. Yeah,
They're coming up here.
they are.
Hang on, let's see who they are.
This is different.
Are they explorers? Oh, they went to the beach.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They're
just checking
chilling.
it out. These are American, actually.
We scared the fuck. Oh, they see us now. They're running now. They're running out. They're running out. Look at them. They're running out. They're running out. They're running out.
Nice.
I feel bad now. I didn't think they were gonna run.
Damn, bro.
I didn't think they were gonna.
Person
That's what I
Yeah,
think.
man, you ruined their excitement.
Hey,
You ruined
this
it
is
for them.
our McDonald's.
God
We're gatekeeping
damn.
now.
God damn, bro.
That was kind of funny.
That was
That was funny. Come on.
Yeah, it was funny.
Roar! Who gets scared over a roar?
Yeah.
Roar! Roar! It was like a dinosaur roar.
They're literally driving away.
That was an unforgettable stop. Exploring an abandoned McDonald's is something I've always wanted to experience, and I never expected it to happen here in Puerto Rico. I hope you're enjoying the video so far, because in the second half, we'll be stepping into the ghost town's abandoned school and the neighborhood that surrounds it.
So it looks like this building right next to the McDonald's was also another supermarket. It's like the same supermarket as the one we just did, but it looks like there's some more stores here that could be anchor stores.
There's like a little 90s food court in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Engraving, monograving.
What about?
VCR and TV rentals. I've never seen that.
Oh, it's like a Newberry Comics. What about what's down there? What was that?
There's also like a little shopping center.
Oh.
Oh my god, sorry about the seatbelt.
No, don't worry about it. Okay, so we're now pulling up to this abandoned bowling alley called Caribbean Lanes. I'm playing it smart. I'm getting my mask. You still got some posters laying around here at the entrance. Look at this guy. So this is where you would come up to pay. They accepted MasterCard and Visa. Oh shit. Here we are, the bowling alley. You can even see a little bit of the menu there. It says barbecue pork sandwich for $4 and a Philly cheesesteak with fries for $5.50. Damn, things were cheap back then. Does it smell?
Yeah, it smells like mold.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm glad I'm wearing my mask then.
See how cool the carpets are?
Oh yeah, very retro. It's like a planet shape.
It's like Toy Story vibes.
Yeah, Toy Story vibes.
This was the movie room.
No way. Oh, they would sell movies. Look at that, there's some movie posters. The Cider House Rules. I've never seen that. Here are some bowling shoes. There's a box full of them. They were also selling books.
Yes, the movie posters are movies from 2003.
Mm-hmm.
This is such a cool poster.
Yeah, these posters are dope.
And look at their little hats.
What movie is this? Snow falling on satyrs? I've never seen any of the movies. You got some lockers right here. Probably where you would keep like your shoes and your bags. Alright guys, now let's go check out the bowling alley. This is the seating area. Honestly, it looks typical. It looks like your average bowling alley. Straight up from the 90s though. I mean, look at these buttons. Very old school. Nowadays we have touchpads and everything. And there's the TV where it showed the scores. Wow, are you pretty good at bowling?
Not really.
Now, I'm pretty good at bowling.
Oh!
Like I got some few tricks off my sleeve. Like I'm able to like curve the bowling ball.
Why don't you show us your moves? Grab a ball.
A bowling ball, maybe I'll show it off.
Yeah, there are some.
I hope we find one then. But this is so insane to me. Let me put the light in front. We're exploring a town right now with every amenities, which is absolutely mind-blowing. And it's just crazy to me that even the bowling alley is still pretty much intact. They didn't really take anything out of here.
There's a ball around there. You could
Yeah.
show your sick moves.
I'm gonna go ball hunting now. I bet you everyone that explored this building threw the bowling balls. Nope.
And there's still pins in the machines too.
No way. For real?
Yep. You look close enough. Man, looks like they built this place.
Maybe they were all taken. They probably grabbed the bowling pins and bowling balls for artifacts. Well, we made it to the end. Sadly, there hasn't been a bowling ball in sight. We are now leaving the bowling alley. Just going with the flow, just trying to see whatever we can find while driving these roads. But what an incredible bowling alley. I love how everything was just intact. You can just feel the nostalgia, maybe the memories of the people that used to go there. It's unbelievable. Abandoned ghost towns like this just makes you wonder, like, what was life back then? How were people living? How were people making memories here? And now it's just gone.
Let's get some gas.
Yeah, let's get some gas. We're running low. Here we are. Look at that.
Perfect. Yeah.
They should have gas here.
Which one?
The one that's not overgrown.
Alright, perfect.
All the pumps look crazy overgrown, guys.
Whoa, look at that. That's falling apart.
Alright, who's gonna get off and pay?
Oh my god.
Oh, this one's on me.
Okay, perfect. Let's go. I need to
That's
get some
kinda
snacks
rad.
anyway.
Yeah. You can purchase gas with your Star card, and it says Military Star right there. I'm guessing the soldiers, everyone, had their own type of military credit card that they can use to pay for stuff. This is like the most intact gas pump right now. I've never seen how these gas pumps looked inside too. And there's more over there. This one hasn't been destroyed at all. It's still completely intact. There's a sign right there that says snacks to go. Let's see how this looked. Turn this on. Holy, this was a big,
I've ever seen.
for real, this is a big gas station. Reminds me of like a Wawa back home in the States.
I think Wawas are smaller than this.
Normally you don't even have these things in a gas
I think
station.
it's like supermarket / gas station.
Yeah, it's a mix of both. Well, that's pretty cool. These stores are bigger than usual because Roosevelt Roads was actually generating over $300 million annually for the island of Puerto Rico. And it was creating lots of jobs. People were making good money. And I think that's why these buildings are so extravagant.
Hey.
Hola. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that okay?
Sí, pero tenga cuidado con los murciélagos, you know?
Ah, okay,
A little
okay.
dangerous.
Bats.
Bats. Oh, okay.
Sí, porque como hay muchas cosas abandonadas aquí, pues nos gusta tirar fotos de eso.
Okay.
What is it about the ceilings and the stuff falls on your head?
Bats, yeah. Just be careful.
Ya fueron advertidos cualquier cosa, ¿entiendes? Si alguien le pregunta a la policía o al administrador de aquí,
¿Puedo tener su nombre por si acaso?
Oficial Suárez
Oficial Suárez,
Sí.
por si acaso nos preguntan.
Sí, está bien.
Ok, muchas gracias, Suárez.
y Santos,
Y Santos.
Sargento Santos.
Basically said to just be careful with the structures.
Awesome,
There's
yeah.
a lot of animals and, you know, the
Right.
typical urbex stuff that
Yeah.
we already know.
believe that?
Amazing.
Welcome to Puerto Rico, guys.
Okay.
This is why we explored here.
Muchas gracias. Adios.
Love you, man.
Love you.
Easy.
I asked for their names so that we
Oh
can
my
we already
gosh.
spoke with them.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man.
Anyways, let's just keep this going.
That's
hey,
sick.
Good luck, bad luck, and good luck happens.
That's like a ferret.
That is a ferret.
What's a
What?
ferret doing here?
What the heck?
They have ferrets in Puerto Rico?
I don't know. I've never seen one.
Yeah, especially in the wild.
What the heck? Somebody's pet ran away.
Probably.
It's here.
What is this?
This is the entrance to the ghost town.
Good, let's park right here where that white truck is.
So this is an active
Yeah, there's still open places in here.
building. But what kind of building is this? Do you
I
know?
don't really know. Some sort of office.
Do they have drinks? Oh, an office? Damn.
That's its
I
office.
love a cold drink right now. All right, everyone. So beyond this point, it's literally the ghost town right through here. And there's hundreds of abandoned homes left behind here and a school, maybe even more. We'll see. We're gonna try to explore everything we possibly can. We only have 3 hours left before they close the gate. So, but I think we'll make it. Already we can see some homes, houses, or mansions through the brushes, completely taken over by the jungle here. All right, we're taking this path right now, and I guess the school was right through here. Look at a tree fell.
I think they're.
Yeah.
I guess not all plum trees would stand.
There's a coconut on it.
Oh, wow.
Should we snatch that coconut? Is that an iguana?
It's like running at us. It sounded so loud.
Yeah, it was so loud. It sounded like it was coming after us.
A wild boar.
Yeah. Mutated iguana coming right after us. Guys, I'm so thirsty right now. That palm tree over there that's like collapsed has a coconut. I kind of want to get it, dude. This must be how it feels like to be stranded in the middle of nowhere, like on an island.
I want to go in there, but
Come on, Lau, help us out.
help us now.
Get rid of the spiders. There's more.
Give me a weapon.
Help!
I don't see any spiders.
They're like little ones that. Be the good mom.
Alright, spiders. Okay, it's clear.
Get them all. Come.
So inside the school is also incredibly moldy. I'm actually really glad I brought this with me. Safety at all times, folks. I've been doing this for 10 years and I've been going through like the most moldiest buildings where sometimes they're filled with asbestos and I'm just done with it. Check this out. Here's a book. And to each season. Whoa. Everything is in here. It's
hard to tell what this room could have been, but they put so much stuff. During its last and final years, they kind of made this into a storage room. Oh my, there's so many books, like thousands of them just laying to waste. These could have all been donated. Gotta love the mural on the wall. It's very aquatic. There's some math books. And this place wasn't used for storage. This room was probably a gymnasium at one point. You can tell because they had these closing doors that were normally in a gym. But also, I guess they also had this room for the auditorium because of the stage right there. What's that sound? Holy crap! There's so many hermit crabs in here. I think they're taking shelter from the rain. These are so massive. Wow. They're like walking rocks. I think I'm kind of disturbing them. Wow, that one's a big boy. Dude, I've never seen hermit crabs this big. They know where they go, actually. I think they think like kind of dangerous, so they're trying to hide from me right now. But I'm gonna leave. I don't want to disturb them. I think I'm stressing these hermit crabs out. They probably think I'm a dangerous predator, and they're all trying to hide in the corner right there. I'm actually very surprised how smart they are to be able to just figure out where to hide. They sure are making a lot of noise though. Why are they just here in this room filled with dust? It's beyond me. So hard to imagine that hundreds of students used to be here at one point in time. Whenever a school had an announcement to make, or maybe a performance or a talent show, they'd be all here in this auditorium.
We have to trek through all of this overgrown brush. It was definitely not like this before. Also, I'm hearing like this buzzing noise. I feel like there must be a beehive we have to be careful of. You can hear it so loud. I can hear something buzzing. Oh. Holy shit. I found what's going on here. It's a bunch of flies. Looks like this iguana must have died quite recent. I was hearing all that buzz and I'm like, there must be like a bee's nest or a wasp's nest to be careful for. But it's just that dead iguana. There's hundreds of flies on it. Maybe it fell down from a tree. Anyway, let's trek on. Oh, fucking smells. Alright. I have a feeling these doors might lead to some of the classrooms. This is quite nice. I like how the high school had this open layout. It's probably typical in like these type of islands, but where I'm from, it's nothing like that. Alright, here's the first classroom. This one's empty. Maybe we can find one with more desks and tables. It's weird they took out the chalkboard. Man, this one's quite empty too. Same with this one. There's a tiny hermit crab. We must be close to a beach. Alright, there's more classrooms down here. You know, I like how the hall looks right now. I feel like even someone could have set that desk up right there for a photo. Here's another Black Panther. It's definitely their mascot. Wow. Check out the wall here. The best kids to know. Jeez, the roots of the tree is right here. And it's growing through this crack. Office? I wonder if this was the principal's office. It could have been. Definitely not a classroom, that's for sure. Could have even been the room for the guidance counselor. This is crazy how overgrown it is. Whoa. I think it's starting to rain. Or maybe there's a lizard on the tree and I kind of spooked it out. But this is insane. This is beautiful to just walk through. You know, this is one of those places where nature has truly taken over. It is just a crazy jungle in here. Fucking vines. Oh, this is too much. Alright, this is the last classroom we'll be checking out. I think this is probably like the music room. I just saw a dog and it had an iguana in its mouth. So right now we just cut through this abandoned neighborhood on this street which heads directly to the beach. And you can see a lot of these homes abandoned. Single homes, single family homes, duplexes, and very overgrown. It makes me not even want to go check them out. It's that bad. But maybe we'll head to the beach first and on the way back I might go inside some of them. We're at a crossroad right now and each one of them led to different neighborhoods. There's something over through these trees, and it literally looks maintained, as if someone's living in there.
Just going through the jungle to get to it. All we see is like the little creeping things through here, but I don't know.
It's a pool?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
still water.
we found a huge pool.
We found our still water.
that was for the community here.
Still water!
Yeah, let's get in there.
Look, I think there's an opening here. Yeah. What was that? Ew. Oh god, there's so many spider webs.
Holy there's too many.
I found an easier
Give
way.
me a stick. You did?
Yeah,
Where?
just have to walk around. This is quicker though if we just go through this.
Here?
Stick?
You mean go through here?
If we go around.
I'm down to go around.
Yeah?
Okay, let's go around.
Well, we're trying to find the path to this community pool. That's what I think it was.
Big community pool, bro.
Alright. Steve, lead the way.
Still water is calling my name.
Let's do it. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
What?
wasp nest. Right there, there's a wasp nest.
A wasp nest?
I'm not even joking, yeah.
Where?
On that leaf, bro, if you keep walking forward, you'll see
it's
it.
Bando though.
No, it's not.
Oh no, you're right.
That would have stung someone.
Oh, shoot. It's so small, too.
That's my first active wasp nest I've seen so far. I mean, it is getting hot now. I guess they're starting to come out.
So we can't go around it? Wow. We did it, though.
That is... It's a small wasp on that leaf. I don't even know why they're making one right there. Jeez. We just made it. Wow. This is the still water I want. And there's a freaking water slide here. Damn. That water slide is like pretty good for a community pool. That just shows that, you know, this place used to be booming with money. Like I keep saying, you know, they were making so much jobs here for the people and generating so much that they were living pretty extravagant. And over there, it looks like could have been the kids' corner. This was more for adults. So, look at these buildings, they're huge. You probably had like generals living in them. There's like no way to get to them too. Everything's just too overgrown. What the guys? Now I'm kind of sketch. Maybe we should be careful. What the hell's going on here?
The lens is good.
I see these guys just falling everywhere.
We basically cleared the path for you.
Oh, you guys are so kind. You guys are so kind. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, here you go. After you.
Oh wow, so these are complexes. Big buildings just fitting multiple people.
Oh, it goes up.
Whoa. Let's go. Oh,
Go through them.
yeah, they're moving.
This is all like wooden. Oh no, it's concrete, wooden stairs.
Okay.
Alright, everyone. Holy shit. I gotta be careful here. These are rotting. Oh my god, these are not stable. You don't want to be stepping in the center. So we thought these were apartments because we had to take the stairs, but no, it led us all the way up here, and there's like multiple rooms. This was a huge apartment complex, guys, and it was luxury. I mean, this looks pretty modern than most Puerto Rican homes, and I can't believe they're just left like that. You even have the oven still there. I mean, Roosevelt Roads, they brought in a lot of money, guys, so people here were living very nicely in the most high quality lifestyles. Damn, even the bathroom is pretty dope. And you can imagine, this place was lived in maybe 20 years ago, and just imagine how modern this place must have been for people living here. There's a dead iguana. There's like 2 of them. Wow, so this apartment complex had about 3 bedrooms. This is massive. Wow, I guess these were the last residents to live here. These iguanas, they just died inside this room. Alright guys, well, you know, all these buildings are so overgrown, but there's one thing for certain, and that's every single home has the same layout. Lau, you've been here before. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, I've been to the small first floor homes, and they're all the same. The only thing that changes is the architecture on the outside. But on the inside, they're all the same. So this is the nicest one, actually, that I've seen.
Yeah, this is really clean. But anyway, you'll be able to see the exterior just with the drone shots. So, well, hopefully it's not so overgrown that you can't see the buildings, but I'm gonna fly the drone now, and I'm gonna go back to the car, get some rest. It's been a long freaking day of exploring, guys. It's been a long 2 days of exploring. You have no idea how much hard work we've been doing here. So please like the video, hit the subscribe button, leave your comments and thoughts down below.
Yeah.